Hey Matt, so you said in your most recent video that the scientific method doesn't actually tell us anything, that we make assertions from the information that we find. But here's the key difference between science and the scientific method and creationism and the scientific method. Science goes from the perspective of I want to know the truth. Creationism goes from the perspective of God made everything, and if it doesn't fit into that category, then it's not real science. We're going to do a little experiment, and I'm going to explain to you today why carbon-14 can be in diamonds. Now, before we get started, let's cover one little thing, and that is, why does a carbon-14 break down? Inside the nucleus of the neutron, a beta particle is released. When the beta particle is released, the neutron degrades down into a proton. When this happens, the carbon-14 turns into nitrogen-14. The reason this is important is because of what's known as closure temperature. Basically what closure temperature is says that once a material is heated to a certain point, it no longer emits radioactive isotopes until the temperature drops back below a certain point. And diamonds that are formed inside of the crust of the Earth are subjected to extremely high temperatures. And here's another thing that I noticed looking at the creationist websites. They found these diamonds that had the carbon-14 in different areas of the world, but not in all the areas of the world. And that's kind of important if you think about it. They're saying that it's uniformly proving that the Earth is young, yet at the same time, the diamonds with carbon-14 are not uniformly spread out around the Earth. They're not even found at all in Africa. And this evidence doesn't even take into account the carbon-14 abundance in uranium ores and possible spontaneous exotic emissions from the U-series nucleotides, article that can be found in the link down below. So, yeah, there are several different explanations. This is just one of them, and it doesn't point to a young Earth. And for that matter, how exactly would the diamonds have carbon-14 in them if the Earth was 6,000 years old, if it takes tens of thousands, if not millions of years to make diamonds, naturally? Just a little something for you to chew on, something to stir over in your head on long winter's nights. Until next time, true believers, stay safe, stay frosty. Peace.